Hello everyone, this is OMG Captain Raven back with a video after a very long time of absence, and I'm here with the video you've all been waiting for. This is the video about the game that is the messiah of gaming. This is the game you've all been waiting for. It is the Star Citizen Hangar module. It's not really a game in and of itself as of yet, but it's the module that allows you to take a look at the ship that you bought if you bought the game. And I'm really excited to see this now in action. This is actually the first time that I'm seeing this in action as well. So whatever you're going to see right now is the same thing that I'm going to see for the very first time. Let's take a look around. This looks awesome. This is everything I hoped for and more. This is great. So I didn't really take a look at the options menu. Let's see if there's an option menu. Alright, this is a bit like underwater fish eye camera thing. I know about you guys, but I really want to take a look at all the graphic options in a game that I can turn up. And the thing is, what I just noticed right now, there's no resolution for the monitor that I use. So I have a 1920 by 1200 monitor, so this is not quite the resolution that I would need, but I guess 1080p is alright. So we're using this for now. Game settings, mouse sensitivity, alright, that's great, but no need to change that. Oh, that's what I did. Alright, the key settings, I guess there's not much to do right now. This is probably just the bare thing you need to experience the hangar. So yeah, well, the options menu wasn't that elaborate, but I guess this is all very early alpha version. So yeah, let's take a look. Isn't she a beauty? This is my RSI Aurora ship, which is, I have to admit, the cheapest ship you could get for Star Citizen, but still, this is my very own virtual spaceship. It looks to me as if it has a very small cockpit and the rest of the ship is one giant engine or engine block, which I think is hilarious. I'm not quite sure if there's a lot of cargo space on this ship. So this is supposed to be a very balanced ship. You can do a bit of dogfighting with it, but you won't be the best dogfighter in the world probably with this ship. But it's also rather fast. So it's basically a jack of all trades, master of none kind of spaceship, which is mainly supposed to be an exploring ship. So oh, this is great. You can see your own character's feet walking. This is awesome. I heard that there's a third-person view, but I'm not quite sure. Alright, you press F1 and you have the first-person view. So I noticed that right now when I switch to first-person, my frames per second are dropping a little bit, but that's alright, because Fraps is always taking a lot of power from everything. I wonder if I can... I know you're all eagerly waiting to see the inside of the ship, and we will look at the inside of this ship, but I just wanted to see if I can actually go up this ladder here, and I can. This is so awesome. Wow. Let me switch back to first person view. So it's not the largest ship you could imagine, but I guess it's a very nice starter ship. I also like the paint job on this thing. I've always been a fan of white and red. This is great. And to be honest, seeing that this is... Whoop. I hope the thing didn't crash. Nope, I'm just glitching my way down these ladders. Oh, I guess the first person view is a little bit glitchy because he was playing the animation for getting off the ladder now. So I really like all these neon lights and basically all the lighting in this game. This is running on CryEngine 3 as far as I know. And I really like that they put all these little lights on the ladder and all of that. This has a very distinct sci-fi look. Wow. Well, I'm really blown away by this. I'm not trying to exaggerate now or anything, but I really like it that you have all these lights and this motion blur. Some people might not like it, but if it's basically a showcase thing like this, I very much like it. I would probably turn it off in a real combat situation so you can see more, but yeah. So here it comes, the great moment. We press use and nothing happens. Because F is the use key and not E. Wow, okay. This is great. So, as far as Chris Roberts and his team promised all of this, this will actually be how it works in the final game. So, you're in your hangar. This is basically exactly what is happening now. You're in your hangar, you're opening the doors, you enter your ship, and then you take seat on your ship, which is a very... I have to admit, I don't think my real life me would fit through that tight space. I have to be very honest with you, which makes me a little bit sad inside, but alright. So, and this is supposed to be, or will probably be, what you see once you're outside of the hangar in the wide open space. And wow, I have no idea what these monitors are telling me, whether they're telling anything that is correct. Can I? Wow. As you can see, as I'm pressing the W, S, A, and D keys, the joystick is actually moving. Does it react to my gamepad as well? Yes, I could also use my gamepad. So, I'm not quite sure how I would accelerate or decelerate. Basically, how I would move the left hand. But maybe that's not implemented yet. So, as I said, this is a very early alpha thing. It might be that this hand is not really implemented yet, but this is very impressive. I mean, you have to see both sides of the medal. This is for the $16 million that they got together with the crowdfunding thing. Well, I think this is basically all you can do right now in this Hangar module, in this demo. Which is not too much, as you can do, but if they actually manage to maintain this level of detail in the final game with all the ships that will be in the game, and if they manage to, which I probably guess that they will, iron out all those glitches and all of that, this could very well be one of the greatest games I've ever played. So this is really... wow. Can I open this door as well? It would be great. Oh, can I? That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I can go to the back and get an idea of what's happening back there. So, turn back to first person perspective. So, I think at one Gamescom event, Chris Roberts said that this is actually the first iteration of the motion capturing that they've been doing. So that's very awesome. It is super dark in here. Do I have any setting for a flashlight, for example? Third person camera, strafe right, use, look around in third person with G, but no flashlight, alright. So this looks like there is some kind of storage space here, but maybe you cannot access it from the cockpit. Maybe you can access it from behind. Oh, you see, this is I'm not quite sure, but this looks like it could be the access to the storage center, but there's no way to activate it. Or is there? No, it just teleports me back to the entrance. Oh well, I guess it's I would really love to know. No, there actually seems to be a door here, but it might be that it's not implemented as of yet. But according to everything they said, they are trying to make the spaceships as real as possible, so that you can actually enter the storage room and all of that. Before we wrap this up, because I think this is about all you can do with the ship. There's not, you cannot fire any lasers. Actually, I don't see any weapons on this ship, but I guess somewhere on the front or at these sides these could be the weapons. Are these weapons? I'm not quite sure. I think those could be the weapons. So I've read about a bus that you could take to drive around the hangar, but that might actually be not the case in this hangar. So on the bad side of news, there's actually, if you spend a lot of money, and I mean really a lot of money on Star Citizen, you of course can see a different ship in your hangar, and you will actually have access to a larger hangar which has more luxurious interiors and all of that. So I've heard that there's one hangar which is so huge that you actually need a small bus to drive around. But I'm not quite sure if that is a feature that was announced for the hangar module in the future or in the final game, or whether that is actually implemented right now. So I guess this kind of wraps it all up. I would really like to see if I can open this door, but nope, I cannot. So I guess in conclusion you can say this is very much a showcase to show you what they've been working on. Oh, I just wanted to close the door, not leave it again. But you know what, it's so much fun to enter and exit the spaceship. I love it. This is awesome. I'm not quite sure if you guys can imagine how eager I am to open these hangar doors, preferably while sitting in the cockpit and just pressing the button that ignites the engine and get out in the world and explore all of this. I'm really looking forward to this game. This is we haven't had a good space exploration fighting game in a while. There's the X series, which is doing some great stuff. I really love that series, but besides that, there hasn't really been much going on in terms of flying spaceships in video games, which is if you say it out loud, it's hard to believe, but it's actually the truth. So I'm looking forward to this. It's glorious. It really is. I'll see you next time.